Hi, welcome back. This is the another scholarly pursuit that I am engaged in. It is the Colorado Historic Newspapers Collection. Um, I tried to find Idaho digital newspapers to work on, and I contacted the Idaho State Historical Society. Those are all being digitized via automation at in Montana, Montana State University through a library, Institute for Museum and Library Sciences grant from the federal government, and the finished files are all being uploaded to the Library of Congress, and there is no editing being taken place. I've reached out to folks at the Library of Congress to ask them if I could be granted access to the Idaho digital newspapers they have so that I could do some editing because they are in sorry shape and not very useful. Proper names are not even rendered correctly. So it's good if you want to spend a lot of time browsing newspapers, but if you want to search or if you have to use a screen reader because you have visual impairment, it's pretty much useless. So I decided, hey, Western history, let's jump into the into the Colorado project. And so I've been working on this since the spring. Edited less than I have in the California newspapers, but still I think I'm in the top 10% of editors in the Colorado Historic Newspapers collection. So more of the same. These are also broken down into the article level for the most part, although there are some newspapers that were digitized early on and the full page is one document. And then you have to make your best guess on how to format and make the information presented in a useful format. This is a challenging portion of a document here. Anytime there's a advertising liberty taken for effect, if there's some stylized text or text is not placed in a horizontal line, it becomes very difficult for the machines to decode them. So if I want to correct this text, just to show you an example of what's going on, this is very similar to what was seen with the California newspapers. Strauss and Sprague seems to render okay. Now, I believe that it's, I don't know much about this company. I have to do some additional resources to know if it's Strauss and Sprague with the stylized ampersand turned in order to represent the Strauss and Sprague and dry goods and clothing. I think that's what they're doing here, but I'm not sure. So I have to do a little bit additional research, take a little more time to see if that is correct, or I could just get rid of the ampersand and put Strauss and make sure Strauss and Sprague were okay, as I would do here. I had done some research on Strauss and Sprague, so I know that they're together. That's the intention of the newspaper ad copy person here, and I will make that change. Now here, the computer really didn't know what to do because this is vertical text and then also got some almost near upside down, 45-degree angle, reverse, and then we also have this. This is another about 45-degree angle too. It just doesn't know what to do. So what I will do is, yeah, that's not an area. There's nothing there, but I'm going to just wing it. Look at this one here, same thing. This one here, same thing. It tried to make sense out of this, but it just can't. So with my human eyes, I'm going to say, we're going to go from left to right. Furnishing goods, and I'll put the comma in, and then we'll do dry goods. Not overly exciting text, but in the age of Google searching and the keyword searching, full text searching, as many words as you can get out that are correct, the better. And that's the work I'm doing in this project as well. The same type of work, going through, doing just editing the text. It appears to be it's Magdalena. I see the A there. It's hard to read the A there. We'll say Magdalena. And looks like there's a lot of editing that needs to be done in this little tune, this little poem. So I'll get to that, but I wanted to show you the other project that I'm working on in the trenches work here. And I'm also I think I'm going to start collecting some data on what kind of characters are misrendered, but I'm working with the folks who are behind these projects to find a good way to analyze that data and do something interesting with that. So thank you for your time. Hope you found this interesting, and the next time you search a historic newspaper online, maybe you will come across one that I've had a hand in making usable. Thank you.